This is ShadowQuant, Market Brief, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Thursday, August 6, 2026, and this is the New York pre-market. Now, let's get into it. Global markets open under a cloud of extreme fear, with the crypto fear and greed index at 14 out of 100, while the S&P 500 holds relatively steady. The agenda is set by the Bank of England's rate decision at 2 p.m. Eastern and a sharp rotation away from technology stocks.
Good morning, here is the pre-market snapshot. The S&P 500 tracking via SPY is down 0.2% at $769.79. The Nasdaq 100 via QQQ is leading the decline at -0.9%, trading at $717.30. The Dow Jones via Diamonds is an outlier, up 0.4% at $542.81. The Russell 2000 via IWM is down 0.6% at $299.77. The VIX, measuring implied volatility, closed at 16.50 as of yesterday, up 0.64 points, signaling lingering anxiety despite the modest daily moves.
Grid has laid out the technical landscape. Now, Cypher, what are the corporate headlines moving the needle?
The corporate beat is dominated by the crypto and digital asset sector, which is currently under pressure. Core Scientific reported fourth-quarter results that disappointed the market, sending shares lower. Meanwhile, Circle's second-quarter revenue missed Wall Street estimates, adding to the sector's gloom. Galaxy Digital reported an $85 million net loss amid the broader crypto market slump. That is the corporate landscape. Let's turn to the macro data. Pulse, what is on the economic calendar?
The primary focus today is the Bank of England's interest rate decision, releasing at 2 p.m. Eastern. This is a high-impact event that will drive volatility in the British pound and potentially spill over into global equity sentiment. The dollar is holding its ground, with the trade-weighted dollar index at 119.70. Pulse has outlined the macro risks. Spectre, is there anything on the risk radar?
Yes, the crypto fear and greed index is at 14 out of 100, indicating extreme fear. This is a significant deviation from the broader equity market, which is only down 0.2% on the S&P. This divergence suggests that while equities are resilient risk assets, particularly in the crypto space, are facing severe sentiment headwinds. Additionally, the flat yield curve and elevated VIX suggest that any surprise from the Bank of England could trigger a quick spike in volatility. That is the risk assessment. Apex, give us the look ahead.
Here are 3 things to watch. First, the Bank of England rate decision at 2 p.m. Eastern. Any hawkish or dovish surprise could move cable significantly and impact global liquidity sentiment. Second, monitor the technology sector, specifically NVDA. With the Nasdaq down nearly 1%, institutional selling in big tech is a key signal for the rest of the week. Third, keep an eye on the VIX. If it breaks above 17, it will confirm that the current calm is fragile. The takeaway is simple. Watch the Bank of England for direction, watch tech for leadership, and watch the VIX for stability.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the New York session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.